How you doing, guys? How are you doing? Big up, guys. Big up, big up, big up. Yes, it's a match preview for the Merseyside derby tomorrow, kicking off at 12:15. And I would have I'm gonna have a watch long for that tomorrow. Still, I ain't gonna lie, man. Watch long. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. So yeah, man. Big up Ravi in the building. Robinson, yo, big up. And he says, all right, Ross, hope you're a bit of bad news. What's this? A bit of bad news? Hold on, we just read this. All right, Ross, hope you're a bit of bad. I hope you're a bit of bad news here on Liverpool. Bad weather, expected early morning rain, wind could be power, but power cuts already overcast now. Wow, and that's Andico, isn't it? Yeah, because he's up them sides anyway. He goes, love the intro, just needs some cooler music. Respect, Dread. Big up. All right. I'm gonna change it up. I'm literally gonna change it up. Change it the music still. You know what I mean? Yeah, but thanks for your sort of like your feedback, Andico. Big up. Arrow says yo, and then you got Ravi. Then 12:15 kickoff. Okay, for Andico. Yes, so this is a match preview show. So please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification button as you go along. And it will notify you whenever I'm alive and well and do my streams. You get me? Yellow weather warning here. 90% expected. Wow, rain. So we have to keep our eyes open out for the game still. Fake pundit in the building says big up Rods, Uncle Rods and chat. Only one like is crazy. I know. Get likes up, guys. Get the likes up. Do you know what I mean? So let's delve in. Let's delve in to the press conference, okay? Without no further ado, we'll delve into the press conference. Yeah, man. So we'll delve in the press conference. Oh, God, covering these guys' faces, man. Damn, didn't realize that. Covering the guys' faces. Oh, well. I know for next time anyway. In fact, what I will do, this is what I'm going to do. Yes, stop sharing that. And I'll change my setup. I'll change my setup. Right, that's my setup. Let's put this in and see how this works in this one, okay? So this works in this one. That's not too bad, yeah. That's not too bad. Bit too big for the thing, but keep it like that. Keep it like that for the time being. Right, let's put this there. And right.
For you already long day?
Yeah, I was at work at 8 o'clock this morning after doing City last night.
You have a job?
Hard life.
Any?
Arna, you said the other night that you were surprised at Alexander Isak's fitness. So what are you thinking in terms of him being able to start this weekend, even though obviously you did tell us as well that he won't play the full 90 minutes?
No, and I don't think I tell the media a lot the day before the game how we start the game. So we had recovery yesterday. Actually, we're going to train this afternoon. So first of all, we have to see how they all feel. What I do know is that Alex did feel his body more maybe than ever before after the 60 minutes he played. So let's see how he recovered. How he's recovered today, and then we're going to think about the lineup mainly today, and you will hear it then tomorrow.
Has it changed the routine as well? Because of
The all-new iPhone 17 Pro is here. All Out Pro. With O2, save up to...
Shit. I really hate when it goes dot. Take that off. Alright, let me play it.
Wednesday, obviously training later today, because you usually train a bit earlier than
Yeah.
that. I wasn't thinking.
That has all to do with the early kickoff on Saturday. That we give them a little bit of extra time to recover, and one of the ways to recover really well is sleep, as we all know. So yeah, we had to play this week 3 games, which is something we have to do a lot. But it's not many times that you have to do this in 7 days. So Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday is not a schedule you see a lot. But yeah, it is what it is, and we play tomorrow, 12:30 kickoff.
Just when Alexander is fully match sharp, obviously Hugo Ekitike with an open play as a number 9 as well. What are you thinking is the best way to fit both of them into the side? Would you ever consider playing both of them together as a strike partnership, or you thinking Hugo would play more from the left if you're going to play both of them together?
Yeah, I consider, of course, because you consider many things, and it depends always on how well they are doing. So if both of them are in the best form of their life, you even consider more of playing them together. But it's also quite clear that we have a certain structure, which has mainly been 4-3-3, playing with 3 midfielders. But the amount of time, the end phase of the game, we've played with 2 9s. That has happened quite a lot as well. Hugo can indeed also play from the left, different than Cody or Rio do this. So yeah, we have, and that's the good thing about our squad, we have multiple options. But first of all, they all have to still fit for me to have these options. And if some of them are not fit, we might have to use them both in a 4-4-2, or that all depends on the form of them and how many players we have available. Because I think all of them are fit now, and I think I can choose between 21 players. So that's quite normal, isn't it? It's not that it's far too much.
And the Merseyside derby, how do you see the City rivalry with Everton? How do you compare as well the current Everton with the Everton that you faced last season?
No, when we faced them last season, they had a very good spell as well, and it wasn't a spell because they just kept on going with that. And into this season again, also, I think they made some good signings. One of them is, of course, a player on loan that was worth 100 million in the past, not maybe still, but someone paid 100 million for him, and he's doing so well for them, Jack Grealish. So good team. Indeed, there is rivalry, but what I also liked, and I want to emphasize in this moment maybe on that as well, what they did when Jogo passed away, coming to Anfield, and be there. I think was the captain and a few, and of course they showed their respect on sports director to sports director and all these kind of things. So in these moments of times, it's so nice to see that in those tragedies, the rivalry is still there, but the respect towards both is also there. So yeah, looking forward to the game tomorrow, because it's every Anfield game is special, but this derby is even more special.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I know obviously the rivalry and respect is always there between these two teams, but I just wonder how you felt being part of this fixture last season, and how it differed maybe to other atmospheres and other rivalries that you felt before in your career.
No, it differed, if that is the right English words to use. What I like so much here in England is that no matter how much rivalry there is between us and Everton, or between us and United, or if we're going to go to Newcastle with the whole Isak story going on, the fans can just be together. So when we arrived at Newcastle, I saw 10 Liverpool shirts, and I saw many Newcastle shirts, by the way, but the 10 Liverpool shirts could just stand in between the Newcastle fans. That is impossible in Holland. So that is something really special what you have over here now, and I hope you can keep this for many years to come. So yes, there's rivalry. Yes, both fans are so passionate for their own teams, but they respect each other as well. And that for me is the main difference, because if Ajax plays against Feyenoord, away fans are not allowed anymore. So that tells you how terrible that situation is. So yes, it's and it makes it so much nicer if both fans are there. And that's what's going to happen tomorrow, and I hope that this is going to continue for as long as football is played here in England.
Obviously, last season it was all first. It was the first Merseyside derby. It was the first Merseyside derby at Anfield for you. This time around, it's slightly different. So, have you had a chance to sort of feel the build-up in the city to see how people react to this game? Is it a bit different in that way?
Honest answer is no. I haven't seen this because we had to play Wednesday evening, and that was quite an important game for us as well, and a special game. So then yesterday we did some recovery. You go home, watch a few Champions League games, and now I'm sitting here in front of you. So no, you don't feel this because you don't come into the city and feel what is happening. But we all know how special this game is, and the moment we walk into the stadium tomorrow, or when we arrive with the bus, those are the moments you truly feel what it means to the fans. But we don't even need that moment to understand how important this game is.
Thank you.
Mike?
Hi, Anna. How do you go about preparing? It looks like you'll have a few Derby debutants in this game tomorrow. So how do you go about preparing your players who haven't played in the Merseyside derby for this sort of occasion that maybe even the intensity took you by surprise when you became part of the Liverpool setup? Because it is different, isn't it? I mean, do you get the players to instruct their colleagues, or is it a device from you?
Nah, I've experienced the away game as something different than I've experienced before in all the other away games we've played. But I think Newcastle away felt for me similar as Everton away last season. So it's not for the first time these players play this game, and for the new ones, it's not for the first time they play in circumstances where there's a lot of rivalry, where there's a lot of intensity in the game, a lot of tackles being made. So, but I think, yes, the focus should also be on the rivalry, but it should also be on what we need to do to win that game, and that is being intense, that is winning the duels, but that's definitely also going to be playing good on the ball. And playing good when we don't have the ball, be intense, and it's again going to be a difficult game because they have many good players. I don't know exactly what they're going to do. Is it going to be like last season when we faced them, a lot of long balls? Where this season I've seen them playing out from the back many times really well. Maybe also because they've brought in some very talented and good players that can play both styles. So we have to prepare them for that. And of course, maybe Virgil, Mo, these kind of players will tell the new ones what they can expect. But we are not talking about rookies. And it's not like these players play the first time in a full stadium or in the first time in these kind of games. If you talk about Florian, he's played so many special games in his career already that, and I can come up with all the others as well. That yes, it's special, but
Eve to me is basically freedom.
it's not miles of other special games they've played.
Mo Salah's been breaking records for Liverpool. He's been phenomenal since the day he walked through the door, and he contributes with goals and assists even when he's not at his best. But you could sense maybe the first few games of the season an element of frustration from Mo that he wasn't able to get at his best. But I think we saw maybe for the first time this season he was beginning to sparkle and contribute in an all-round sense. How encouraged are you by that, and what do you think that can maybe add in the coming weeks?
Now, for me, when you are a great player, you still attribute to the team if you don't play well. So many players can attribute goals or assists when they play well, but not a lot of them can attribute something to the team when they don't play well. And with attribute, I mean goals and assists. So they can all always give their work rate. But this is what stands out with Mo, I think, even, and which is normal, especially if you're a winger. It's so difficult to always be creative or always be the player he was at Atletico Madrid. But if he's not that player, which is normal, then he still has goals and assists. And I think that is why the fans love him so much and why he's so highly regarded and respected. Because a lot of players can play good when the team plays good or when they play good themselves, but not a lot can do special things when they are not at their best. And that is what he can, and that's what makes him so special, I think. But I prefer to see him like he was in the Atletico game. He was very much involved. That was also very positive. So the Newcastle game, there was hardly ball in play, so it was difficult for every player to be special. But now we played so many balls to him. He was so much involved, touched the ball so many times. Florian find him so many times. So it was that was a joy to watch, to see him like that. But if we don't see him like that, he's still able to score goals, and that's what makes him special, I think.
Thank you.
Carl?
The two themes of the season have been scoring late goals and conceding 2-0 leads and 2-0 up. I'm just wondering, on that respect, with conceding goals, have you seen any similarities between each of those occasions, or are they all individually different in terms of getting in a position where you're so strong and then letting it slip?
Yeah. Too open, maybe. We missed Ryan and that position in the midfield, so they could just go all the way to our goal and score 2 counter-attacking goals. I don't think Atletico scored 2 counter goals, 2 goals from transition. So you cannot compare that, but it's it's not ideal that if you have a 2-0 lead twice, we gave it away. So this is something we definitely have to improve. As many other things we have to improve. But the positive thing about it is also that then if we feel the urgency again, we're able to score a goal. But this is definitely something we talk about, that a 2-0 lead, because you can run out of energy or run out of steam towards the end of the season if you every game mentally and physically have to go all the way to the end to win a game of football. So it's never a good idea to keep on doing this, but yeah, if we need it, I still hope we can do it.
Do you think that when you get to, when it gets to 2-0 up, there's almost an element of trying to protect themselves or just manage the situation rather than, I mean, obviously you want to go on and score more goals, but at 2-0, is there a risk that I think that it's done? And we've sort of...
Yeah, that's funny that you say so, because we got criticized a bit that when we were 2-0 up against Bournemouth, we were still attacking with 12 players in the 18-yard box of the other team. So that tells you that we don't back off, we don't go slower, we just keep on going. And I think that's why we always play at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock for the Champions League and never at 6:45, because everybody wants to look Liverpool, because it's so nice to see them play. They always keep on going. We always keep on going. And they in the past, by the way, as well. With they, I mean Liverpool. And it was the same against Atletico Madrid. We created so many chances against Madrid compared to other games we played this season, that we were not trying to keep the lead. We were trying to make it 3-1 or trying to make it 3-0. And so, yeah, maybe we should in some moments be a bit more composed or calm But I like that mentality that we have.
Hi. We spoke last season a few times about how us in the media can be a bit too fixated on results in comparison to performances. But when there are things that aren't quite as they should be, such as the 2-0 leads, do you find it somehow easier to be perhaps critical with your players internally, at least, when the results are still coming?
No, I don't think media is too fixed on that. I think everyone in football is, fans, players, we're all fixed on results, because if we don't have results, then next week someone else is sitting here. So that's maybe a bit too early. But this is how the industry works, so that's not only the media. But it does definitely help that if you still win games, that you can then also point out things that you have to improve. That 9 out of 10 times works better than when you lose many games of football and you're constantly telling them what they have to improve. So mainly what you do as a manager is if you lose games, then you try to emphasize on the positives as well, where if you lose games, you also emphasize on the positive, but you definitely also tell them what you have to improve. So yeah, it's I prefer the situation of winning the games and then pointing out that we can still improve things compared to losing games and being positive. In the break?
In the break. Back in Malta.
Oh, nice. Is that a Scouse for English? English, okay. He's back in the fray. Yeah. In the squad, I would say.
If you're a trader living in the UK and above the age of 6.
Right. Oh. These people be fun me all day, you know. Hello. Fucking call me every minute. Bunch of cunts. Yes, man. Yeah, that was it anyway. Finished. The thing's finished. So, yep. And Dicko says, never walk alone fan TV, literally one way in and out is insane. What's my man saying here though? You never walk alone fan TV said, yeah, and Dicko, I used to work down the docks close to where it is, and when the weather's bad, it's unbelievable. That's that wind coming in off the Mersey is ruthless. Ruthless today. Man said ruthless today. I hear that still. I hear that. Okay. Yeah, so Merseyside derby tomorrow. And listen. Those are games that I look forward to seeing, to be honest. You know what I mean? I really look forward to seeing those sort of games. So hopefully it's going to be a good one. You know what I mean? Guys, give me your score prediction for tomorrow. Come on, guys. It's only a quick show today, you know what I mean? It's only a quick show today. Score prediction for tomorrow. You okay, Roz? Look, tired. I'm fucked. I'm joking. No, I got up early today. I'm fucked. I'm proper fucked, man. I got up early doing bare things, yeah, and I went to sort of like went out and did the shopping. I was supposed to go to the gym today, but I'm too fucked. Yeah, so give me a score prediction for tomorrow. Score predictions. I'm saying 2-0 Liverpool. That's what I'm saying. What you guys saying to me? Chat to me, guys. What are you saying to me about the? Give me the thing in it. Give me your. Come on, give me your thing, guys. Give me your. Give me the read. Give me the rascal read. Give me a match predictions for tomorrow. Tomorrow, Merseyside derby. Give me. My prediction, generally don't think goes ahead. Oh, you don't think the game goes ahead? Well, yes, work on the assumption that it's going to go ahead. If it's as bad as weather is saying gonna be, well, let's run an assumption that it is going ahead. Run an assumption it is going ahead because you never know obviously what could happen. Run an assumption. In the meantime, I'm going to look at my I did a poll earlier on. I did a poll earlier on, and to basically end the day, so I asked people what they thought of my thumbnails. You know what I mean? 'Cause I've upped the game with the thumbnails still. I've upped the game with the thumbnails, so yeah. All right, so I've got, how high do you guys rate my thumbnails? Very 57 says very high, and 0 says high, and 43 says medium. So the very high is still like leading the race. You know what I mean? So yeah. So yeah. Come on, get your score predictions in. I'm gonna pop off and do some. I'm gonna pop off and do something quick to get your score predictions in. 3-1. Salah, Gapo, Ekatike, better for them. Okay. Right. Get some more ones in. Let's get some more ones in while I just go and do something. Yes, guys, just had to go downstairs and do something downstairs. Right, what's Rabbi saying? Rabbi's saying 10 out of 10, Rods. You work hard on those channels, Rods, doing it all yourself. Fact, boy. 4-2. Rabbi says 4-2 to Liverpool. AR said, big up Rods and chat, big up AR. And Rabbi says, Rods, I think 3 in midfield versus Everton might be more stranger. Hold on. Let me see this thing here. Stronger, sorry, to stop anything flowing through us. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, guys, yeah, man. So I do a predicted lineup. Fuck it, I do a predicted lineup. I'm gonna do a predicted lineup. Fuck it. Why not? Right, let's do a predicted lineup. Why not, man? You know what I mean? All right. Liverpool. What we got here? There you go. All right. All right. Stats. Have it. Wow. Let's do the start 11, yeah? Right, so Alisson's going to be in goal. Mr. Becker. Mr. Becker in goal. Yeah. Mr. Becker in goal. Right. Who are we having for our... Yeah, who are we having for our left back? Who's going to be our... No, right back, sorry. Who's going to be our right back? Right back. Who's going to start as right back tomorrow? Guys, let me know. Who do you think is going to start as right back tomorrow? Be interested to see if Slot puts Dom as right back. Nah, he won't do that. He won't do that. I reckon Bradley starts as right back. Brothers. Excuse me. Yeah, Bradley starts as right back. Yeah, Brothers, man. The bottom line now. He ain't doing that again, man. Not with the two fit guys here now. You know what I mean? Obviously, Kanate is going to start. Kanate. Kanate is going to start. And Virgil. You'll get a rest on Tuesday for the League Cup, innit? And then left back, I reckon, will be Kirkes. I reckon Kirkes will be left back. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, Kirkes will be right back, left back, sorry. Johnny could be a Papa. Parker. Right. So we got our back fours. Got back four sorted out. This game will be physical, low blocks, hard to break down. Was it resilience and tough to play against? That's facts. Drop Connor Bradley unless against Madrid, Frimpong, and Dom. Okay, I'll change it then. Rod, please say Kirk is questionable, but I think he keeps up the pace of the game very well. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Right. Let's try this. Let's take him out. Take him out and put in Frimpong. See. Yeah, put him in. Yeah. That probably makes sense actually. So the new revived back four is Frimpong, Kanate, Virgil, and Kirkets. In midfield, what we saying about midfield? Well, Gravenberch has got to be in the midfield, obviously. Grav's got to be in there. Grav's got to be in there. I mean, who partners Gravenberch in midfield, guys? Who partners Gravenberch in midfield? Jenny in there, big up. Jenny says, drop Connor Bradley unless against Madrid, Frimpong, and Don. Yeah, I've done that. Thanks, Jenny. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and also hit the notification button. So subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Ravi says, Rod, people say Kirkes is questionable, but I think he keeps up with pace of the game very well. He does, yeah. What's this one here? This one here says, think Robbo will start due to experience in a derby. Yeah, I was thinking that, but I think two games in 1 week is asking a bit too much from Robbo. I can see him coming on later on, but 2 games in a week is asking a bit too much from Robbo. No, I mean, that's why I put Kirkes in them. Right, so who partners Gravenberch in midfield? Does Dominic Szoboszlai partner him, or does McAllister partner him? Let me know who partners in midfield. I mean, Penny Lane is in my ear. Guys, let me know who partners Gravenberch in midfield. Gravy and Ravi. I need to get that girl back on again, the Man United one. Oh gosh, I forget her name now. Ravi, you know who I'm talking about, innit? The Man United woman. Yeah. Need to get her on again. Have a little chat with her still. You know what I mean? Nice little chat with her still, man. Lovely woman she is. Really, I've got a lot of time for her. Penny Lane is in my ear. What's Ravi saying? Ravi saying Rod's Verts is gonna be very important for us. Yes, he's having a slow start, but when he's unlocked, we have something special. Facts. And Trudon says, yes, Macy. Yeah, that's it. Macy. Yeah, I like her. I've got a lot of time for Macy. I need to get on my channel again. I'm gonna try and reach out to her, get on next week, do a show with her next week, man. You know what I mean? Dom, so do we want Sabozlai partnering Graham? Okay, I'll put him in. I'll put Subber in. Put Subber. Here he comes in. Yeah, so it's shaping up quite good at the moment still, it's shaping up quite good. Okay, on the left, right, do we do one of two things, yeah? Let me put this to you. Right? Maka in a pivot, definitely. I'll put Subber in for 10 for this game. And Verts left wide, Isaac 9, Salah right wide, Sabozlai in the pivot, and give Maka the rest. Bring him on at 6 minutes. Yeah. I think I'll start with Subber. Ravi says, make it a 3 Jones as well. Be more structured for this game. Facts. Right. So I put Subber in there. Right. Do we do one or two things, right, on the left? Do you put Engamar in? Start with Engamar. Or do we put Ekatike there? Yeah. But also, also kind of like you're paying Isaac as well. So you're paying 2 strikers. Or do we just stick with Garenberg? No, Cody Gappo. Do we stick with Cody Gappo? Let me know. Let me know what we do. Let me know if you want Engamoa, Ekatike, or Gappo out on the left. Let me know, guys. Come on. Let me know. Penny Lane. In the meantime, I'm going to check on my poll. Check on my poll. Hey. Yawning, man. Damn. Okay. All right. That's it. Okay. How do you rate the thing? 46 says very high so far. I've had 13 votes. 46 is very high. 23 says high. And 30, is that 31? Yeah, 31 says medium. Feeling that, that's good. Right, let's get back to it. All right, so let's have a look at this. Here we go. Gappo. Drop Gappo with this. Walker on Fans TV said, I will drop Gappo for this game. Start Ekatike or Verts left wide. Gappo says 2 said Gappo. And Trudon says, I will start Ekatike as a striker. And all three offer quality, so the left we are covered. So I'm gonna put Gappo there then. That's the consensus, really. Gappo. I think he's going to play Verts as a 10. With our Salah there. And then here's Ekatika. Yeah. Yeah, that makes up our starting 11. 4-2-3-1 formation. And excuse me. So we have Alisson Becker. We have Becker in goal. Frimpong comes in. No. What have I done? What have I done? There you go. I left and right flipped up, man. There you go. Right. So we'll do the start again. Go tell your friend. A big like Ben. Alisson Becker in goal. Kirkes is left back. Comes in as left back. Virgil and Kanate as the two centre backs. Frimpong as your right back. The two in midfield have gone for Gavin Birch and Sabozalai. On the left, Gapper keeps his place. Verts keeps his place as a 10. Mo Salah keeps his place as the right side on the right side. And Ekatike regains his place as a striker. Now, to me, that is a team that is well worthy of beating Everton at Everton. That should beat Everton. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, there you go. Right. So, guys, I'm going to go now. Thank you for joining me. My prediction for tomorrow is 3-1. So, yes, I'll be doing a watch along tomorrow as well. So, check me out for that. Okay. And listen, in the meantime, if you're going to watch it back on the replay, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Let me just check give the last poll a check. I'll give the last poll a check. Last poll check. Right, so the closing one is how high do you guys rate my thumbnails? Very high, that's 46%. High is 23%, I do believe, and medium is 31%. So very high wins. Thank you for the feedback, guys. Thank you very, very much. Let's end this poll now. And yeah, guys, I am gonna make a move now. Time that I get out of here. And yeah, I'll see you later. And yeah, see you tomorrow for the watch along tomorrow, and then I'll probably about an hour or so after that, I'll have the reaction. I'll try and get the Coppish guys to redirect to me still. So yeah, all right then, guys. Bless up, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, one love, and respect. Take care.